Okay, this will be an interesting one. If I can make it look any good. It's a tricky one. Right. I'll just set this silly thing up. It's probably about the size of a business card, I think. I'm going to see how we make this look. See how we go. Going all the way with the contrast for a change. We're going to lighten it up a bit here. We're just going to set up this shedder. Right. Got to see how big it is. This will be the challenging bit. I don't know if it's big enough to fit it to page, but it's a sticker. It's even got a nice little photo in the middle of a QR code and a few interesting bits there. Don't know what I think it's Chinese once again, or some kind of Asian language. I can't read that stuff. So basically I don't know it. But let's see if we can make it look good. See how we go sizing it. This will be a challenge. So the X is going to be 300, it's probably about the size of a business card, I'd say. 340, I think, that way. And for the vertical, it's going to be 300 and... shit, I don't know how big to make this one. 370? Oh well, we'll see how it goes. If we could make this fit the page. And it'd be interesting to see what that little diagram looks like when I blow it up big. I don't think we're making this into a movement demo. We're going to just go back to the old fit the page format for a change. See how we go. Yeah, that looks quite nice. You can see there it's got all the little half-tone dots. We're almost the right size. It looks pretty good. So I wonder if we're going to make it a bit taller and maybe a little bit shorter. So we're just going to make just fine adjustments now to this. So I'm thinking maybe the horizontal could be 330. It's either 338 or 339. I'm thinking 338. And for this one, it's going to be 375 or 370. We're going 370, actually 375 should be a good fit. Let's see how we go this time. This photocopier's gone quiet all of a sudden. This machine has some pretty strange little quirks. Silly. It's Konica Minolta. Let's see how we go. But I guess it makes my videos maybe a little bit more entertaining when the machine doesn't quite behave the way it should or it normally would. Anyway, that looks quite nice. I don't think it's quite perfect. I think we're still a little bit short there. I wonder if we're going to go any further. I'm going to make this even better. We're going to make this still a bit taller and a bit shorter. We'll soon find out. Let's go here and we're going to make this one 330. I think we're on 338, so we're going on 336. And for this one is going to be 377. I think we're going 378. So let's see how these new fittings will go. I don't normally do this style of demo very often, but I figured this original would lend itself well to this. Something different for a change, just going back to some of the old styles of demoing. Of course, I'm not going to do many demos like this because they are quite boring if you do too many of them. Now I'm thinking, compared with this one, it looks like we've got doesn't look much different. And now we've got this looking good. So I'm wondering if we're going to go any further with maybe making that a bit smaller. Again, we're just probably going to give it maybe one more shot. So we're going to go here, and we're going to make it 334. We're going to make it 334, and I think that'll probably be quits. So we're just going to make it a bit smaller and see what happens. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I hate it when I don't get something quite right, and I don't feel the demo was valid if I didn't get it to the size I felt it should have got to. But anyway, that it probably doesn't look much different. It's only a small reduction, but I'm thinking now we're just going to call it quits. I think we've done enough to it. But that's interesting. So I'll just get a close look at the details of the pictures. That looks really nice, very colourful. And there's our little, looks like a piece of scenery, like for holidays. I don't know, but it looks interesting. I think now we can call this one quits.